The Strangers opens with a young couple, James Hoyt and Kristen McKay, arriving at James's family vacation home after attending a friend's wedding. Tension simmers between them due to a rejected marriage proposal. The secluded house in the woods becomes the backdrop for their strained relationship. As night falls, a mysterious and unsettling knock on the door sets the stage for a night of terror. A stranger, a young woman in a porcelain doll mask, stands on their doorstep asking for someone who does not live there. Bewildered and disturbed, James and Kristen send her away, unaware that their peaceful night will soon descend into chaos. The unsettling atmosphere intensifies as the Strangers, a trio of masked assailants, Dollface, Pinup Girl, and Man in the Mask, return to terrorize James and Kristen. The power is cut, and the couple realizes they are not alone. The Strangers play a sadistic game, toying with their victims psychologically before launching into violent attacks. The Strangers' motives remain elusive as they silently and methodically pursue James and Kristen throughout the house. The tension is palpable, and the film skillfully uses its minimalist setting and eerie sound design to create a sense of claustrophobia and dread. The Strangers continue their torment, gradually revealing their sinister intent. The couple's attempts to escape or seek help are thwarted at every turn. The film explores the primal fear of being hunted in one's own home, and the Strangers' lack of clear motivation adds to the terror. They are not seeking riches or revenge. They seem to relish the torment they inflict. As the night unfolds, the psychological toll on James and Kristen becomes increasingly apparent. The Strangers' relentless pursuit and sadistic games push the couple to the brink of despair. The question of survival takes center stage, with each moment escalating the stakes and the horror. The film builds to a haunting and devastating climax as the Strangers close in on James and Kristen. The conclusion is both shocking and ambiguous, leaving the audience with lingering questions about the nature of evil and the randomness of violence. The film's final moments are a chilling testament to the helplessness and vulnerability of its characters. The Strangers, directed by Bryan Bertino, is a relentless and chilling home invasion horror film that skillfully taps into the primal fear of being targeted by anonymous and sadistic assailants. With a minimalist approach, the film unfolds as a nightmarish ballet of suspense, terror, and psychological torment. One of the film's strengths lies in its simplicity. The setting, a remote and isolated house, becomes a character, amplifying the sense of vulnerability and isolation. The lack of a clear motive for the Strangers adds an additional layer of fear. They are not motivated by revenge or personal vendettas, but by a seemingly random desire to inflict suffering. The pacing is masterful, with the tension steadily escalating from the first unsettling knock on the door. The film's use of silence is particularly effective, creating an atmosphere where every creak and rustle becomes a potential harbinger of terror. The sparingly used soundtrack contributes to the film's eerie and unsettling ambiance. The Strangers themselves are hauntingly portrayed. The simplicity of their masks and the lack of discernible personalities make them enigmatic and terrifying figures. Their almost casual approach to violence, combined with their unnerving silence, contributes to the film's ability to burrow under the audience's skin. Scott Speedman and Liv Tyler deliver convincing performances as the besieged couple. Their portrayal of mounting terror and helplessness is palpable, drawing the audience into the nightmare they are experiencing. The film's success in generating empathy for its characters enhances the impact of the horror. The Strangers distinguishes itself within the home invasion subgenre by its commitment to psychological horror. While there are moments of intense violence, the true horror lies in the unknown and the unpredictability of the Strangers' actions. The film taps into the fear of vulnerability in one's own home, a place traditionally associated with safety. Bryan Bertino's direction is commendable, particularly in his ability to create tension with minimal resources. The film's cinematography, coupled with its stark lighting and shadow play, enhances the sense of impending doom. Bertino understands that what is not shown can be as terrifying as what is revealed. The Strangers is a masterclass in suspense and psychological horror. Its ability to evoke fear through simplicity combined with strong performances and effective direction, cements its status as a modern classic in the horror genre. The film's impact lingers, leaving audiences with a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying evils can emerge from the shadows without warning. The Strangers is 91 minutes long and is rated R for violence and gore. The Southern Underworld gives it 4 bloody knives.